can see he went down on his ankles to eat. So the difference is Pumbaa was red. So when Disney went out to Africa to do their studying, the research, they must have seen one of these warthogs that had just rolled around in the mud. And they go, oh, that's a pretty color. They'll eat anything. They're a pig, right? Eggs, worms. Walking and there were those birds. That's them. These are helmeted guinea fowl. Helmeted because they have a spur on the top of the head, and for some reason it made someone think, oh, that looks like the German World War I helmet. We really like them. They will eat about 8 ounces of bugs a day, and they love ticks. So we love them. Now, the white ones, those are Dama gazelles. They're the rarest, the whitest, and the gazelles with the longest legs. And my favorite part about them is they pronk. And what that is they prance with all 4 feet off the ground at once. That's fun. So then the brown ones, those are called greater kudu. Only the males have horns, and when they're mature, those horns will do about 2.5 spirals, and they're amazing. They're very gentle. They're always on alert. They're from South and Eastern Africa, are called addax. They're antelope. And the red ones are called roan. The white ones live in the desert. The way that I can tell they live in the Sahara is that they're white. So their fur reflects the radiant heat. Also, they have fabulous horns. Horns are a very important thing when it comes to animals, antelopes. Those horns help with something called thermal regulation. That is, they keep them cool. The blood goes up inside the horn, cools down. It's like our ears, then goes back and cools down the brain. Known as lion killers. Yep. Because usually a lion would jump on its back. That's what they do. They jump on the back from behind and they bite at the neck. Well, all that animal has to do, if you look at its horns, is kick its head back. So it might give them time to run away from the lion. It just depends upon where the lion is positioned as to if the lion would,
And where's their natural habitat?
South Africa and Eastern Africa. So there are about 90 types of antelope, and we've got 13 on property. Most of the animals that are around here are from Southern Africa and Eastern Africa. The baby and the father, theirs goes up, and they move around. They'll move around.
So the female's
No, it's just her choice. It's just what that animal decided to do. And out in the wild, sometimes the males will go down. And the reason why is the entire horn is made out of keratin, which is the same thing that our hair and our nails are made out of. So it's as if they're giving themselves a manicure. Black rhino, white rhino, Javan, Sumatran, and one-horned Indian.
Wait, there's a what horn?
Not here, but yes, out in the wild there is an Indian one-horn. He's gonna grill me. That horns can be made out of keratin, the same thing as our nails. This is the keratin, and this is over this. Remember I told you that some animals, the blood goes up into the horns? Because the vasculature is on the inside. That's what it looks like. It's honeycombed. I'm going to pass it around. So be careful when you... ones. Their stomachs are white,
Oh.
but on those deserts, there's iron oxide in the sand, so the sand is a little bit more reddish and sandy-ish color. They're
Water.
Cape buffalo. So water buffalo can be domesticated. These cannot. These cannot. So these animals get a really bad rap. People say, oh my God, aren't they mean? Aren't they terrible? Aren't they scary? If you bug them, yeah. Big time, yeah. They are all about their family. And you can see their babies in there. If there's a predator, they'll surround the babies and the old ones, or the infirm, with those horns. It's an M, and they're everywhere. Like McDonald's, they're everywhere. They can jump 10 feet tall, which is about as high as a basketball hoop, and they can jump linearly about 35 feet, which is about a yellow school bus. Yep, in the nose. That animal can smell rain 10, 15 miles away. That's the animal that starts the Great Migration. Do you know what the Great Migration is? Have you heard of this? It's this trek that animals make. It's year-long. It goes around the Serengeti, and it started by that animal because they can smell where the rains are, which means the fresh grass. 1.5 of them will start, and then 1.5 million, and 5 million other animals will go, wait, what? And they'll follow those animals. That would be zebra, that would be impala. Also the species, this subspecies is called Damara. And they go black, white, gray, white, black. That's what their stripes do. It's called a shadow stripe. Okay, good. These are reticulated giraffe. Look at their tongue. What color is that tongue? It's dark, right? That's because they eat all day. And their tongue is out in the sun all day. So the tongue has melanin in it. That's a hard thing to say, melanin in it. So it doesn't get sunburned. And their tongues are prehensile. That's Grace, the baby in the back, which means that it can grab like a hand. So right in front of us walking, right, left, right, left. Can everybody see that? They can like cruise around at 10 miles an hour. Once they start to lope, then they'll go the left, right, what we would expect. With those ears, this animal is all over Africa, the Mediterranean, even in Israel, and except deep Sahara and not deep Congo forest. That animal has longer back legs than front legs and a shorter tail. It can jump 10 feet in the air and catch a bird. See, even if you bend down like right here.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I see it.
So cheetah can reach 45 miles an hour in 2.5 seconds. That's like getting on the on-ramp on the freeway. You see? Oh, there's one. Okay, there he is. And they can run about 35 miles an hour. It's thought that the Lorax was based on this monkey because Dr. Seuss went to Africa for a while. So can you see the monkeys? Okay. So you've heard of the monkey bars? guess what? That's wrong. Is that tail? But also my favorite thing is the males and the females. They have scent glands on their wrists, their pits, and their bits. And they'll take their tails and they'll rub them on these areas. Then the males will hold it up and have a stink bite. And who's ever It is called a hammerkop, which means hammerhead. And they are relentless nest builders. This nest can be 8,000 pieces. It can weigh 100 times the amount that the bird weighs. And in one season, they'll make 4 or 5 nests, and both of them make it, and then the female will go, okay, I like that one. And then the other ones become condominiums for mongoose. For the one that we saw over on the other side, Laughing Kookaburra, mating season, God bless you, it will turn black. So the way that these black swans romance one another is they will swim around each other in a circle and dip their head under the water. Are the pinker ones, and the greater are the whiter ones. Does anybody know why they're pink? How did they get that color? How?
Because they eat a shrimp that's pink.
Yes, they eat shrimp and algae. And that has beta carotene in it, just like carrots. I once had a yoga teacher that ate way too many carrots, and his palms of his hands and the bottom of his feet were orange.